mindset, uplift, manifest, momentum, mindset, uplift, manifest, momentum, mindset, uplift, manifest.
All right, welcome into the show. You are running with the runners. This is Michael Tharp. It is April 7th, 2021. As always, I have my good brother Ricardo Hamilton here, who measures his wealth in ounces. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, brother. You know, anytime we mention it, we got to show the merch for the runners.
Amen.
You know, it's a mindset, you know, and I love it because that means I'm getting more of it at a discounted price.
And it really does come to that mindset of flipping it, of like, you know, today we'll look at the crypto markets were down a little bit. And I'm like looking on my YouTube and they're like, bloodbath. And I'm like, what are you talking about? It's a sale.
Yeah.
It's a sale.
Yeah.
So guys, today's show might seem hard to believe if you're still stuck in traditional finance. But today we're going to show you, using something called decentralized finance, how you can get over 200% interest in a year. Ricardo, what does your bank give you interest? You know?
Nothing, brother. Nothing.
I mean, I remember
I don't bank with them for one thing.
Yeah, I remember seeing, like, I'll look at statements every now and then, and it'll like show your interest, and it's like 0.02 for a quarter, like 2 cents.
Yeah, it's like 4 cents at the end of the year. It's really quite insulting, quite frankly. Mm-hmm.
And let me give, as we got some people chiming in with Silver for Freedom, let me give you guys an update from what I heard today with some people I trusted I was watching. The Perth Mint, again, is in trouble. They had to change their prospectus, which is basically the rules that govern them. This is now the third entity we have seen that has changed the rules because they cannot deliver physical silver. So the Perth Mint, Kitco, and SLV are in trouble. They do not have physical silver. As I've told you guys, you have until about April 20th to get physical silver, and then I don't know what's going to happen. I expect relatively calm markets until then. But when the April 20th hits, there's going to have to be some deliveries. And I don't know if you'll be able to get silver. Of course, we can get silver from the Sound Money wallet whenever we want. But if you don't have that, I don't know if you're going to be able to get it. So we already got some people chiming in. So while we're here talking about it, guys, if you are on the stream, give me the hashtag silver for freedom, silver, the number 4, and then freedom. Guys, that's what it's about. You know, you think you're saving silver, but in reality, silver is saving you, and it will save all of us. It's the real metal we need during this industrial age, and we need to get people getting physical silver in their possession to extract this wealth from the monetary system. So today, guys, this is the top assets in the entire world. Gold is the number 1 asset in the world by far. Nothing's even close. Gold a little down today at 1737. Silver drops to number 7 behind Google. Down a little bit today at $25.19. Of course, that's absolutely insane that they're trying to say silver is $25 an ounce. Bitcoin down a little bit today. Let's look at the crypto markets. Down about 3.5% to about 56,000. Ethereum drops under 2,000. Binance at 380. Polkadot at 40. And Ricardo, we're going to kind of talk today. I've mentioned this before. We're going to go down to number 19. Solana is an entirely new blockchain, similar to Ethereum, but way faster and way cheaper. It is up 38% this week. Now, when I started mentioning this on the Runners Live, it was about $14. You know, it was $14 just, you know, shoot, it even dipped down to 13 at the end of March. And since then, we've seen a huge increase in Solana. Now, if you want to know where you can get Solana, you would go to the markets. And there's where you would want to get it. And we're going to show you guys tomorrow how to do that during the runners training at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard. But Ricardo, like, people have to understand here what's going on. Okay. First, we have China leaps into a central digital bank currency, but similar progress eludes the US. This just happened, guys. They're called CBDCs, central bank digital currencies. China now has it's not really a cryptocurrency because it's centralized, but it's a blockchain currency. Their yen is in that now. We also have, Ricardo, Sacramento Kings will offer Bitcoin as a salary to players. Now, people thought there was a football player that, you saw a headline saying he was getting paid in Bitcoin, but it wasn't the NFL or his team actually doing it. He was using a third-party source to get paid in Bitcoin. But this is a real, like, NBA team that is now going to be paying the players in Bitcoin, digital currencies. China now has a digital yuan. So Ricardo, as I kind of get up here to go into DeFi a little bit, which again might confuse some people, and guys, that's why you plug in, because we're bringing you along during this technological monetary revolution. So Ricardo, what do people need to understand about how the world is changing and how they can get plugged in and take advantage of this once in a lifetime opportunity during the greatest wealth transfer in human history?
Yeah, it comes down to mass adoption. Some things hit in a critical mass, and then it's like it's everywhere. It's like that aha moment sort of takes place, and we're actually witnessing it happen right now. People are kind of waiting for big events and waiting for something to happen, while things are literally happening right before your eyes. You're waiting on a certain date to see this massive change or conversion or something. No, it's happening right now. And those who are in position are benefiting greatly. And, this is where the mass adoption comes in. When we're talking about, the NFT boom, and we're talking about, artists and musicians and sports and entertainment now getting into the cryptocurrency space. Okay. It's causing more people to realize, like, hey, this thing is real. Hey, I need to look into it. But folks, I want to tell you something. So many people I talk to, they don't know, they don't understand, they don't have any of it. And I'm like, a lot of the things that I take for granted is like basic crypto 101 that I feel everybody should know. Like, you can buy Bitcoin on Cash App. Oh, really? Crypto.com. Really? What is, the people don't know. And it's an opportunity for those who in the early, because these assets, I listened to Robert Kiyosaki earlier, and, he saw Bitcoin going to 50. He sees Bitcoin going to $1.2 million within the next 5 years. Okay. The mass adoption is happening, especially as they continue to print trillions of dollars, and the dollars are going to look for yield. And, so the mass adoption is here, and we want to show people how to get in position.
And we want to build an entire ecosystem where we help people win on multiple levels. And, everyone needs a home-based business. The best one we know is 7K. Everyone needs cash flow. Everyone needs real assets. But during this time, I feel it's my responsibility, and I think Ricardo does too, is to teach the masses, those that are ready to learn, those that are ready to educate. We want to be the leaders to help guide people into this new digital age. So a lot of the stuff we talked about tonight might be over your head, but at some point it was over my head. I had to take the time, get educated, and, trial and error and figure out how to do it. Some of this I just learned today. That's why I'm excited about it. I finally said I got to sit down and learn how to use Solana and how to get yield from it. So we're going to go over a couple things tonight, but really this is just to show you guys the capabilities and the possibilities of the blockchain and decentralized finance. Tomorrow night at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard, we're going to actually do this. I'm going to have Ricardo sign up and do some of these things. So you'll be able to see him do this live as I kind of show him step by step how to do this from what I learned. So let's start here, Ricardo. And we've talked about this one before. This is called Moon Swap. So if you guys are new to crypto, you have Bitcoin at the top, Ethereum number 2. Ethereum is very expensive and slow. I just bought some tonight. It was cost me $50. I might even tell you what I bought at the end of the stream, but it was $50 to buy this, to do a transaction. Moon Swap has 0 fees. So you can basically trade and earn on Ethereum, but pay 0 fees. Now, why is this huge? So this is called yield farming. You supply liquidity. Now, it used to be there were centralized exchanges that would do this. They would be the ones to get the profit from putting up the collateral for trading. Now we can do that with decentralized finance. So here we have C Moon and C ETH. Basically, you're doing a Moon ETH liquidity pair. You're making 227% APY. And I think you might even get more than that with a 70x reward. This means they're basically supplying 40,000 C Moon a day. And you can see if you had been doing this over the last month, not only would you have gotten that 200% APY, but the token went up 166%. So again, guys, you're double dipping. You're getting paid to hold your crypto, okay? And the token can go up because it's not the dollar where you can just print trillions of it a day. So you have to have, when you do these yield farmings, you have to have equal of both. So whatever the dollar amount is. So I put in, let's just say $500 of C Moon and $500 of ETH. That's in that liquidity. And they stay even. And then I get paid. So I come in here every day, and right here it'll say rewards, and every day there's about 10, 20 bucks there from doing nothing. Just providing liquidity to something like this. So tomorrow night on the Zoom, I'm going to take Ricardo through step by step of how to do this on the Zoom to show you how to have your money make money. Now, the other one, Ricardo, that I'm excited about, that I just started doing some today, is on Binance chain, Binance Smart Chain. Pancake Swap is like the Uniswap of BNB coin. So, we talked about this. Why did BNB coin go from, it was like 30, 40 bucks, to, let's just do like a 90-day, 40 bucks here. And then the Binance Smart Chain took off and it just rocketed up. And now it's hit above $400. So from 40, and in February, it was in the 40s, to 400 in April. And there was probably been people buying Binance coin for the last 2 years for 10 bucks. Okay. So now you can come here, go to Pancake Swap, right? You can do lots of things here. We're not going to go too deep into it, but I just want to show you. Just for putting cake in here, which is their native token, you can get 104% APR. The two that I did was Switch.io, you get 116%, and Zilliqa, 89%. Oh, I also did these. I might show you how to do this, Ricardo, as well. Yeah. BDIG is basically a crypto that follows Bitcoin, essentially. So you can get 115% APR here. And I was farming the Badger token as well. And so the danger here, guys, is this won't last forever. There's only so many tokens that they're going to distribute. But that's why you want to be in the know and be here early to get in on this. You can see these APRs all vary. Most of them continue to go down. But guys, this is just a stable coin one. USDC is a stable coin. BUSD is a stable coin. You're making 19%. APR for just holding the dollar, because you're providing liquidity to this exchange. So Ricardo, as I get, let me get my Solana set up here. But I mean, you know what you want to do here. Explain to them just this revolutionary concept that's happening and how people have control is just taking the time to get educated and informed.
Yeah, you know, when I think about the in-depthness of this, it's a mix of emotions. I get so excited, and then I feel so sad for people who just don't know, who are not in position. Like you said, Mike, people leaving their money just sitting. It's in cash, it's in the bank. They don't know what to do with it. And here we got opportunities where you can make 50, 100 plus, 200, 400% on your assets, on your digital assets, as the world is evolving to a digital monetary system, with crypto. And, it's just phenomenal that, this is the opportunity. This is where the new wealth, the new 1% is coming from, because the market cap of crypto compared to the market cap of, even Forex is a $6 trillion market. I mean, and we're talking about fiat. We're talking about paper currencies that are being printed to oblivion, that are making people poor. The more currency they print, the poorer you become, except for those who know what to do with the currency. And they're putting it into systems like we're talking about, decentralized finance, year farming, okay, cryptocurrency, all right, staking and everything else. And we're gaining interest and return on our money greater than the present fiat system will give you. When you compare the gains that cryptocurrency or the yield farm and DeFi, and you look at the stock market, and you look at stocks, and we're talking about, up 2%, 5% for the day, and you see Binance and all these coins up 50, 80, 100%, in a matter of months. And then you realize that this is accelerating, folks. I want you to understand something, that we are in an accelerated time period right now. Everything is moving faster, okay? Everything is moving faster. I know you feel it. And so the monetary system is accelerating too at the rate that they print this currency. But now we got some systems like this so dynamic. When you're running with the runners, look, this is what we're going to be providing for you. We're going to be showing you how to actually take step by step and get these type of yield, acquire these type of assets, make these type of positions, okay? And of course, getting the physical asset, right? Getting the physical gold and silver, right? So it's just a matter of having some cash and knowing what to do with it and plug it into the right system. So I get excited, man. This is next level. This is next level right here.
So it's important that you guys know CoinGecko is your friend and how to use this information. Here's Solana. That's the blockchain we're going to look at. So I'm going to go down to this tag here where it says Solana Ecosystem. I'm going to click on that. And I've done this for you guys before for Polkadot. So here we have, and this doesn't mean everything's on Solana, but they're working with Solana. So a couple of these are like just DeFi protocols that work with lots of things like Chainlink and Graph and Waves and Ren. Now we get to more of this stuff that is actually made on Solana. Oxygen, Kin, Akash, Serum, Radium, Maps, Bonfida we're going to talk about. So this is their ecosystem. And you can see here the market cap for these is very low. So we're going to talk about Radium today. Radium's market cap is 234 million. That's very low. That means we're in early. So why is Radium a big deal? It's the DeFi for Solana. So we can go to their website now. An avenue for the evolution of DeFi, next level liquidity, frictionless yield, light speed swaps. Okay, so I would come here, I would go to launch app. That would take me to Radium Swap. This is very similar to Uniswap on Ethereum. But let's see what this happens here. Now you can actually, we're going to show you tomorrow on the Zoom how you can bring Ethereum and ERC20 tokens right onto this, Ricardo. So I know you have that. So I can show you during the Zoom how to bring your assets from Ethereum to here. And the main token that kind of trades with stuff is called Radium. So I just want to show you guys how quick this is. So if I wanted to take some Radium and I want to buy some more FIDA. So let's say I'm going to take, let's just do 5. So 5 radium, it's going to give me 20 FIDA. Okay, so I'm going to hit swap. And you guys can't see this, but I'm just going to hit approve really quick. Transaction has been sent. Confirmation is in progress. Check your transition here, and it's confirmed, Ricardo. Just like that.
Oh,
so if you've ever used Ethereum, I know you're excited, Ricardo, aren't you?
Yeah. I mean, this is another thing, folks. I mean, this is why blockchain and crypto and DeFi is so phenomenal, because to send money through the traditional banking system. I mean, you ever had to do Western Union? Oh, God. Okay. You know, I mean, weeks. I mean, it just days. And I mean, send money overseas? What? The fees, the time? And we're just able to send real value, real money, digital currency, just like that.
And that probably cost me like 5 cents. And if you're paying 30, 50, 80 bucks on Ethereum, to be able to come over here and get in an ecosystem where you can, I can move into a stable coin, right? So here, like, let's say Solana, right? I had Solana, it went from $14 to $28, and I wanted to cash out to USDC or USDT, okay? I'm not going to do that because that would be dumb, but I could take 5 Solana, get 126 USDT right now, send that to my crypto.com, spend it anywhere in the world with Visa. I could send it to Celsius and take out a loan against it. So, the possibilities are endless for what you can do. Now I want to show you the really crazy part, Ricardo. The farming here on Radium. So this is what I did today. I staked Ray and USDT. I'm getting 207% APR by supplying that liquidity. I also did Serum and Ray. So I have Ray and Serum staked, earning 167% APR. I have Ray and Solano staking, earning 130% APR. These pending rewards, Ricardo, I could claim right now. I did this today at like 3:30. So it's been like 6 hours.
Folks. Oh, man, this is, then we're not financial advisors. We don't have no Series 626, nothing like that, folks. Understand, this is just mind blowing. I hope your mind is blown. I hope you see it. Okay, when we're talking about building wealth and we're talking about acquiring assets, and then we're not talking about get rich quick schemes. We're not talking about the traditional ways of what you're seeing out there. Okay, all right, we're talking about you taking an asset, putting it somewhere, and that asset is producing for you. It's creating. It's feeding you. Mike is eating off the interest, right? This is next level, folks. You're talking about 200%? Where do you get 200% at? And then you can turn that back into...
Turn it right back into cash. You might have froze, Ricardo. So Todd needs to know exactly how to do this. So Todd, that's why you're going to be on the Runners team training tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. I want to walk Ricardo through how to do this step by step, so you guys can see, what it looks like for you to do that as well. All right, I think Ricardo's back.
Okay.
There?
Yeah, I'm back. Okay, I see the connection's good now. Yeah, look, folks, I hope you guys tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow night, we're going to do this, okay? Tomorrow night at 7 p.m., we're going to step by step, okay? Because I'm going to do it, okay? Mike going to show me how to do it, okay? So you're going to see it live in real time. We're not talking about recruiting. We ain't talking about, you got to buy this coin and get paid in this coin and this and that. No. We're showing you real DeFi systems, okay, where you're gaining 200% on your money, and different yields in a market that is still so early. Folks, we still are so early to this game. I know it looks like Bitcoin is high. I know it looks like, these coins are in the dollars and you're like, oh, man, I got to get up a hope. Trust me, folks. you are still early. You are so early right now. Okay. I mean, like I said, we just hit 2 trillion in market cap. That's nothing for crypto. That's nothing. And of course, Mike just mentioned, and we showed you earlier, that China is now created its own, is now released it. This was something that we were talking about a few years back. Central bank digital currency backed by an asset, or you know, now they're using digital currency, phasing out fiat. And you saw on previous streams where we'll show you that Russia is dumping the dollar, dumping bonds, buying more gold. They're looking at blockchain. Over there in Russia, they're mining Bitcoin right now. Up there in the Arctic, in the real cold areas, keeping the rigs cool, and then they're mining the Bitcoins. Okay, this is the new financial economy, and you're so ahead of time right now if you're watching this. You're so ahead of time. There are people who were there earlier. Sure, we already got some crypto millionaires, some crypto billionaires. But trust me, folks, this is literally, this is why I say the largest wealth transfer in history. Okay? The largest wealth transfer in history as they continue to kill the dollar. Like Robert Kiyosaki said, gold, silver, and crypto. Gold, silver, Bitcoin, certain cryptocurrencies, folks. You can't lose. And we ain't going nowhere. You see, this is a long-term thing. We here, folks. We here. We're going to close out 2021, whatever 2022 going to have, and we're going to continue to saving these assets, okay, getting the silver, okay, getting the gold, and doing DeFi and crypto, folks. That's it. That's your freedom plan right there. That's our freedom plan. We free because of that. And a lot of other runners are right behind us, man. So, Mike, fire stream, Mike. I mean, I'm excited for tomorrow. And for those who home, look, like this video. Share this out. Somebody said it earlier in the chat. I was like, yeah, I agree. Because I'm going to tell you, it's not too many places. And I look online. It's not too many places that's giving this type of value, folks. All right. It's not too many places that's really giving this value for free. If you're running with the runners, okay, and you're utilizing centralized and decentralized systems, creating a passive residual income, dealing with precious metals and crypto, we got a strategy and training session that we do every Tuesday and Thursday night at 7 p.m. We're enhancing and evolving the runners right now, folks. Okay, so man, I'm just excited, man. Lace up, let's get wealthy.
So I saved the best for last, Ricardo. And to answer Ken, you do not need a VPN. Nothing illegal, no signups, anything. This is DeFi, baby.
Yep.
So I also saw this here, Ricardo. You can stake COPE and the USDC for, let me zoom in here a little bit.
Good night. Oh my goodness. You know, I got eagle eyes. I saw that before you even zoomed in, brother.
That's 957%.
1,000% APY.
Now, I don't know how long that'll last, but if I can just supply liquidity here, half COPE, half USD, and I can get paid in COPE and sell it back to USDC.
A stable coin.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, a stable coin, USDC. 1,000% return. Look, at some point you get speechless. You know, I mean, my tongue tied right now. 1,000%, 200%, and once again, I'm really feeling this way because I don't know nobody who's talking about this or who's showing people this in this way. But I know that people are out working. I know they're waiting to get stimulus checks, and I know they have a consumer mentality. I know they have a spend mentality, and right now is not the time to spend. Right now is not the time to spend. Okay, right now is the time to take what you got and turn it into assets so you'll never have to worry about money again. This is that time. This is the time to take whatever you got, okay, disposable, all right, while still maintaining your status of living so you can make sure that whatever happens in this economy, wherever this global reset finds itself, that you are financially free, financially independent, that you are creating a legacy and generational wealth, okay? This is next level, folks, because once again, where were you 5 years ago? What were you doing with your money? Okay, where are you going to be in the next 5 years? Okay, the rich, the wealthy, the financially savvy, they plan things out 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, 10 year. Bilderberg, Council for Relations, CFR, They plan out things 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 years out. What is it? A wise man or a righteous man leaves an inheritance for his children's children, right? And so we're talking about creating wealth and getting this type of yield where you can't get it elsewhere. You're not going to go to the bank. I was talking to somebody today. They said they put their money in this Charles Schwab, and they went to all these financial advisors. They didn't even tell them about gold and silver, folks. They didn't even tell them about gold and silver. They told them about stocks, bonds, mutual funds, IRAs, CDs, all these paper-denominated financial instruments, which they weren't interested in. That's why they just got into real estate. Okay. But a lot of people don't even know about this, what we just showed you tonight, the power of it and being able to turn that back into spending money. Okay. You need to. But I'm like Robert Kiyosaki. I look at my crypto like gold, silver, and real estate, and I don't plan on selling it. It's an asset. I leverage it to build more wealth. But I use systems to create cash flow. It's like I would say, I won't really sell my real estate, but I rent it out to create a cash flow for it. I won't really sell my crypto, okay, but I'll take out a collateral loan on it, okay, because I'm going to take the fake money or USDT, which is not fake money, it's but it's off the dollar, and I'm going to turn it into more money, right? I'm not going to sell my silver. I'm going to take my silver and use it as collateral to get me more wealth. But this is why we love 7K Metals, because that's our cash flow vehicle. Because that system is where we get cash flow for saving our money in an asset and not making that $1.2 million mistake. So you can just imagine, folks, while we're running this journey of life, continuing constantly and consistently saving in precious metals and cryptocurrency, when we look back a year from now, 2 years, 3, 5 years, because you've been running with the runners, and the runners have been continuously saving in silver and gold, not making that $1.2 million mistake, continuously utilizing DeFi, okay, cryptocurrency, yield farming, and everything else. Because we got some other stuff coming too, folks. We want people to get from this system, not just monetary wise, but also paperwork wise as well. That's a whole nother thing, okay? But we want freedom. That's what we want. We want unadulterated, uninfringed freedom, okay? So this next level, Mike, this next level, I'm fired up.
So if you guys, I just want to again show you how amazing Solana is, guys. Look at these transactions. The block time, 739 milliseconds. I believe I saw today they can do 400,000 transactions per second, I think. Your average fee per transaction is 0.000005 cents when people are paying $50, $80, $100 on Ethereum.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So Solet.io, I put that in the chat, but it doesn't show up on Facebook for whatever reason, but it's in the YouTube streams. If you want to be ready for the training tomorrow, you want to go there and create a wallet. They're going to give you some seed words. There's actually 28, I think, for Solana. So you want to make sure you write all those down. You're also going to need some MetaMask or some Ethereum to make this happen. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, just jump on and we'll try to explain it all. But again, guys, it comes down to you taking responsibility, you getting educated, you learning this new digital age. You guys, you got to remember, 20, 25 years ago, people said the same thing about email. You know, those that took the time to learn about the internet and email and marketing and ads were the ones that got rich in the 90s and the 2000s. Now this is completely next level. You know, this isn't the .com boom. People got rich off of buying a website, a name of a website. People became a millionaire. Now we have decentralized finance with billions of dollars being locked away. We're our own liquidity providers. We own the exchange. We own the bank. We can send value in milliseconds all around the world because of blockchain technology. So you can either stay in the dark, stay uninformed, and stay broke. Or you can run with the runners, get educated, take control of your life, and start having your money work for you. So you know, I think we'll have a lot of people there tomorrow during the training. I think it's going to be awesome. And, you know, Ricardo, anything to say? And before we'll talk about the merch here in a minute, but last words.
Yeah, no, I'm overwhelmed. I'm fired up. I mean, I know you guys are watching, you know, and, you know, look, like, once again, like this, share this out. Tomorrow night at 7 p.m., we're going to be going over step by step, okay? Because I'm going to do it. Mike's going to show me. I got some yielding I need to do, okay? All right? I got some farming I need to do, some syrup swapping and whatnot, okay? All right? So tomorrow night, folks, plug in. Strategy and training session, 7 p.m., running with the runners.
And that Zoom link is in the description wherever you're watching this. If you guys appreciate what we're doing, if you want to change your mindset, change the culture, we have the runners.shop, with the mum shirt, mindset, uplift, manifest, momentum, assets over liabilities. I measure my wealth in ounces. If you didn't come from a wealthy family, make sure a wealthy family comes from you. Champion hoodies, mugs. We got our schedule down there. So any support, it's always there for you guys. You know, the runners.shop if you want to get any merch. Super excited, Ricardo. I love teaching people about this, how to get free, how to leverage these new systems. Because, guys, we don't need jobs anymore. We can have all the freedom we want.
Yeah, the government's telling us that by giving us stimulus checks.
Hey, let's let them print it and then have our money make money.
That's it. So yeah, folks, we fired up, man. I see everybody fired up in the chat for tomorrow. Look, have other people on, man. Invite them out because we giving that free training tomorrow. Essentially, that's what it is. You know, that's essentially, this is stuff people pay for, folks. I hope you understand. I follow some people that will charge you minimum $2,500 for this. I mean, you're paying a comma. You know, you're paying $1,000 minimum to know how to do this, because once you know how to do it, that's it. You know, that's it. You know, but they'll put it in a book, okay, and then you got to read it and all that, and they'll charge you $1,000, $2,000 for the book. And you know, the runner's gonna give it to you on this live stream tomorrow. So we see you guys tomorrow night, man. Let's pack it out.
All right, sounds good. Invite anyone out, and we'll try to help as many people as we can get educated in this new world technology. We'll be on tomorrow night as well. As always, 9:30 Eastern Standard with the Runners Live. 7 o'clock tomorrow Eastern Standard on the Zoom, guys. We'll see you then.